Okagui Kazetsubu, the Extreme Overeating Club, chanting for F-rank uni chat out there going, huh? Is that some kind of food? If you are Raymond Jiro, really just wanting a regular size. But after seeing the absolute up here, gonna talk about the theory that the dudes who stay silent when asked for objections in a meeting are the absolute worst war criminals. Ah, Thread's dead. Whatever. You degenerates listening to this right now are probably scrolling on your phones in bed, getting depressed thinking about tomorrow's bullshit meeting. Or maybe you're locked in a toilet stall escaping reality. I feel you. But hey, just think about it for a sec, lad. In your company meetings, ain't everyone completely unmotivated, but somehow you all unite and march straight into hell. Today, I'm gonna break down that mystery phenomenon for you guys. For the too long didn't read goobers, I'll give you a quick breakdown of the chapters first. Chapter 1, Mass Suicide Disguised as a Meeting. Chapter 2, the trash game called Peer Pressure. Chapter 3, if you hate it, just say you hate it, bro. We're going with these three. Quick, just half listen to it or whatever. Alright, kicking off with Chapter 1. Mass Suicide Disguised as a Meeting. You degenerates ever heard of the Abilene Paradox? Is there some F-rank uni chat out there going, huh? Is that some kind of food? If you are, close the browser right now and go to sleep. This is a terrifying group psychology concept, proposed by some absolute unit of a management scholar named Jerry Harvey. Just picture this, lad. The setting is Coleman, Texas, under a blazing sun. The temperature is crazy high, dust is blowing everywhere, and it's an era without fancy shit like ACI. Emily was just chilling on a boring, hopeless summer afternoon. Then suddenly, the dad just blabs out of nowhere. Hey, why don't we drive hours out of our way to grab some food in this town called Abilene? To be completely real, nobody wants to go. It's a scorching heat wave outside. You get in a car, the seats are burning hot, and bouncing around in a sauna for hours sounds like absolute hell. But the mom overthinks it, worrying she might ruin the dad's mood if she rejects the idea. So she just plays along like, sure, let's go. Then the missus and the son are like, wait, if everyone else wants to go, I'm gonna look like a clueless normie if I say I don't want to. So they just agree, going, yeah, if everyone's going, I'm down too. And what do you think happened? They drive for hours on a hot, dusty-ass road, get to Abilene, eat some disgusting mystery food, and come back completely exhausted. Once they get home, someone just casually drops their true feelings. Honestly, even without AC, I just wanted to sleep at home. Then everyone goes, Nani, you too. Actually, I didn't want to go either. Laughing my ass off, right? Nobody wanted it, yet they unanimously marched straight down a hellish death room. If you think this is just some American joke, you're dead wrong. It ain't a laughing matter. This is the exact same shit happening in your company's meeting rooms every single day. Imagine this. In the meeting room, your brain-dead boss who usually does jack shit suddenly pitches some clueless idea out of nowhere like, hey, let's all pull an all-nighter and nail this weird new project together. In reality, every single employee in there is cursing in their heads, huh? Are you fucking kidding me? What's the point of this? I just want to go home and sleep. But since all the degenerates around you are dead silent, you start hallucinating. Wait, am I the only one against this? Is everyone else actually agreeing to this trash proposal? And then someone starts kissing ass like, boss, your proposal is groundbreaking and amazing. You're an absolute unit. Boom. Unanimous agreement achieved. You're all happily going full throttle straight to the hell of unpaid all-nighter overtime. What the fuck? Y'all charging down the death road together, I'm dead. This is literally just a group performance, a mass suicide disguised as a meeting. Next up, Chapter 2, the trash game called Peer Pressure. The mechanism of why this stupid shit happens is simple. Humans are biologically hardwired to be scared to death of being ostracized from the group. It's what psychology or organizational behavior nerds call separation anxiety. You don't want to rock the boat, ruin the vibe of the meeting, or get your performance review tanked because they think you ain't a team player. So you just swallow your true feelings and stay silent. I bet you lads have gone to Raymond Jiro, really just wanting a regular size. But after seeing the absolute units from the Dokagui Kazetsubu, the Extreme Overeating Club, chanting for extra large pork, double with everything maxed out, you ordered the same out of peer pressure and practically done. It's the exact same psychology. You know that awkward silence when the boss asks, "We're going with this plan. Any objections?" That brain-dead boss interprets that silence as, "Oh, nobody has any complaints. Oh yeah, a win for my charisma. It's unanimously decided." But if you ask me, the dudes who kept their heads down and stayed quiet instead of saying, "I object," right then and there are the absolute worst war criminals. Just because you're too busy reading the room, everyone's sprinting full speed toward an ending where absolutely nobody wins. The terrifying, counterintuitive part of this paradox is this. It's the irony that a wonderful group consensus is actually built on a mountain of individual disagreement. You join the yes men just because it looks like everyone else is agreeing. This is like stepping up to the batter's box, brainwashed into thinking you can still hit a walk-off grand slam in a game where you're already getting crushed by a 28-3 score. Edgy degenerates like us would spot this bullshit instantly. But sadly, your average corporate wage slave is completely shackled by the rules of this trash game called peer pressure. It ain't even just a trap of unanimous consent. This is the result of everyone running away, not wanting to take responsibility or be in the line of fire. And you know damn well that when the project inevitably crashes and burns, there's always that one goober playing hindsight 2020 whining. I knew it was impossible from the start. Like, bro, you were the first one sucking up to the boss saying it was a great idea. That's such a massive flip-flop, you're gonna dislocate your shoulder. This right here is exactly how Japanese organizations rot away. Too bad, but entirely deserved. Alright, finally, Chapter 3. If you hate it, just say you hate it, bro. So, how did we escape this miserable death game? The fix is actually pretty damn simple. You just gotta blatantly ask in the meeting, does anyone have any concerns or doubts about this? And make it a strict rule across the whole organization that silence does not equal consent. Here's the most important part. You gotta create an atmosphere where staying quiet is not tolerated. If literally nobody wants to go to Abilene, someone has to grow a pair and say, "It's too hot, I pass. I'm chilling at home." But hey, I know you lads too well. There's no way cowards like you, who only act tough on the internet, can actually voice a dissenting opinion to people's faces in a real-life workplace. Oh, I could totally destroy my boss with facts and logic, you say? Boom. That statement just proved you're an uneducated goober who's never had a real job. If you suddenly started doing that in a real meeting, you'd just get branded as a toxic weirdo with no teamwork skills and get booted off the roster instantly. That's why you need some systemic workarounds, like taking anonymous surveys or gathering opinions without names in a chat tool. If you're such a bottom feeder that you still can't speak up or take action, at least just think to yourself. Everyone here is a brain-dead idiot, and I'm the only one with a functioning brain. Use that to preserve your own sanity. Just be self-aware that you're currently caught in the group psychology trap of the Abilene Paradox. Just doing that makes the view way different from what those blindly drifting normies see. Well, this has absolutely nothing to do with me anyway. I'm 100 times happier living my whole life taking orders from nobody, scrolling through summary sites alone, and getting hyped over baseball live thread. If you degenerates have noticed this Abilene trap, try to play it smart for once. Cut the emotional crap and face the facts. The clueless goobers who don't know this are just gonna get exploited by upper management forever, running a hellish death road they never even wanted until they die. If you don't want to end up like that, you better listen to my rants and be grateful. By the way, are there any shameless normies out here who listen this far and still haven't subscribed? Anyone who doesn't subscribe is getting crammed into a beat-up car with no AC heading straight for Abilene, Texas. Go back to farming views for me so this absolute unit of a show doesn't get canceled, bro. Anyway, I've been talking way too long, but to cut to the chase, you're all just gonna attend the same exact meeting tomorrow anyway, right? You'll go back to your unchanging daily grind, reading the room, walking on eggshells around your boss, and faking that dumbass smile. It's all good. That's your limit. That's the real life of a bottom feeder. I'm gonna sleep like a king until past noon tomorrow, so it's about time I sign off. I've got nothing left to say to you, Lot. Later. Bye. Alright, thread's closed. Oh yeah, just one announcement for tomorrow. Next time, I'm gonna break down poisoning the well. I'm dead.